Alrighty, hey guys, it is Mitch Games 24/7 here today with another video for you guys, and in today's video, we're going to be going over the new RTX settings that are inside of Fortnite Battle Royale. Now these are available exclusive on PC, and when I say exclusive on PC, I mean like high-end, like top of the line PCs. Like I have an RTX 2070 Super in my computer, which is a pretty powerful graphics card. Like it's a really good one. There's a bunch of new ones coming out as well. And this thing, I have a feeling, is just gonna turn my PC to absolute dust. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump inside of a regular game and we're gonna see what sort of frame rate I actually get on my current settings. So what we're doing now, we're gonna queue up for a solo game and I'm gonna be showing you guys like my settings. If we come over here, the settings I play on right now is I have absolutely everything on epic except for my shadows. I have my shadows turned off because it drastically improves my FPS. I usually play on 144 FPS. I usually have a cap there, but we're going to go unlimited just to see what we can get. So these are my regular settings. These aren't my new RTX settings. So we'll jump into a game and we'll see what sort of settings we get. Okay, so here we are. This is like where our FPS is probably going to struggle the most inside of a game. And we're still getting roughly about 200 FPS, which is like, dude, like that's plenty, man. Like you realistically, like 60 is playable, man. 60 is playable. If you're a real serious Fortnite player, you're probably going to have all your settings on low anyways, just so you can get insane FPS. But like this video is about making the game look as nice as possible. And right now, with like pretty much everything on like max settings, without RTX enabled, we're getting 200 FPS, which is pretty decent. Okay, we're going to land down here. Get myself in the reflection there, just chilling. Oh, this is bad, bro. I'm going to die real quick. Oh my god. He sucks, bro. Nice. Okay, now that we've played a game, let's like turn all of these settings up. We're gonna have to turn them like all up to max. So let's just go everything epic. And then I believe we need to have direct 12 on. We're gonna leave motion blur and VSync off. Like those things, you don't need them. DLSS quality, I guess, let's turn that all the way up. Reflections epic, ambient occlusion, yep, high. Okay, that looks like everything is on like max settings. I'm really keen to see what this does to my computer. Apparently I had to restart the game for these settings to actually take place. Now, I should probably state the specs that I have in my computer because obviously I have an RTX card, I have a 2070 Super, but I also have a Ryzen 9 3900X. As well as 32 gigabytes of RAM inside of the computer. Now the rest of the specs I don't really know too much about. I don't know how important that is to like what performance I'm going to be getting, but this is just based off my own computer. And like obviously you can feel free to test it in game yourself with your own PC. Okay, so let's just check that everything's on. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's queue up for a solo game. This is going to be really interesting. I feel like this is just going to destroy my computer. Oh my god. Bro, we were getting like 200 FPS just before in the pre-game lobby, and we're now getting like legitimately dips into 30, and we're like maintaining around 60, which is still playable. Like that's still playable. Like 60 FPS is fine. Anything under that, and it's a little bit like, yeah, okay, like this is a bit how you going, but 60's fine. Like if you want to make the game look as good as possible from a casual standpoint, like, that's fine. I feel like Fortnite's a bit more of a sweaty game, though. So, like, you know, if you're playing on a, like, high-end PC, you're honestly probably better off opting for higher frame rate. But to each their own. It really comes down to your opinion. But we're going to get ourselves into an actual gunfight in-game and see what happens. I've just got a feeling that the FPS is just going to tank. Hey, this is still okay. Like, we're still hovering around 60 again. Like, that's playable. That's definitely playable. That's what consoles get. Okay, now we're getting into the 40s. This is a little bit worrying. But oh my god, look at the reflection, bro. That's actually crazy compared to what it was before. Feels like there's a little bit of input delay, but maybe that's just me not being used to 60 FPS again. That's 100% what it is. Oh my god, I'm just botting out, bro. This is ridiculous. I feel like I'm playing on like a Switch or something. Okay, we'll jump into a battle lab where we don't actually have anyone in game. and we'll see like what it's like in terms of like, you know, just how the graphics differ from like the normal game. Still absolutely blown away at just the reflection. Like little things like this just make like an insane difference. But I really don't know, at least for my current PC, if it's worth it going from like, you know, a computer that can realistically, if I turn all my settings down and play how the professional players play, can handle like, you know, close to like 500 FPS. And then even if I want to play like casually and have most of the settings on max and having like 144, to then crank it up an extra level and go down to 60, I don't know if it's worth it on a super competitive game like Fortnite. It definitely looks incredible. Like the images are a lot sharper, just the reflections of everything. Like this is like really like next gen stuff, but I feel like I'm just acting really spoiled and being too used to 144 FPS to even like, you know, entertain the idea of playing at 60. And even I think 60 would be fine, but the issue is my computer just isn't getting that. It's definitely like, you know, hovering around 45 to 60, but I don't know if that's stable enough to where I could warrant it. This is just nuts, bro. Like look at this for before and after. And there you guys have it, Fortnite with RTX. The settings are just, dude, they absolutely crushed my computer. Now, again, obviously with the 30 series of cards coming out, it's going to be a bit more stable for you guys, but in my personal opinion, I don't really need it. I'm not going to run it, but it looks incredible. It looks really, really, really good. Now, if you went on to enjoy this video in any way, be sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new to keep up to date with all things Fortnite. And also, if you do want to use my supporter creator code inside of the item shop, it is code Mitcho, #ad. So again, thank you guys for that. I really appreciate you guys coming out, checking out the video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in another video.